this bass is finally done for the moment. I don't think I'm going to mod anything else. This is the Schecter Riot Session 5-string bass. These are stock with EMG pickups and an 18-volt system. It comes with a 3-band EQ. It's actually their B64 EQ, if you want to look it up. And it comes with the EMG part numbers are, it'll say 40, meaning the size, right? So they're 40s, that's the size for a 5-string bass. J in the neck and DC in the bridge. A DC is a humbucker. A J is a single coil, like a jazz bass, hence the name. Because of the stock pickups, I have played around with 6 different EMG pickups so far, trying to find out what I wanted to leave in here. I even thought about going passive because there are tons of manufacturers that make this shape. There's so many possibilities, it's crazy. But having played this bass for a year now and knowing that the battery life is insane for EMGs, I am sticking with EMGs, and I think I've landed on what I want here. The neck pickup is a 40 PA5X, which is a P-bass shape pickup, except the coil for the higher strings is closer to the neck and the coil for these strings is back here. So B and E back here, and then A, D, and G up here, and it sounds like this. Sounds like a P bass. I also tried out the 40P5, which is a ceramic magnet P shape thing. This is an Alnico magnet one, and it's got the X series preamp, which means that it's supposedly more passive feeling, and I get that when I play it. It doesn't feel super compressed like the DC pickup that I had in it before. Basically, the neck pickup, the J, sounded pretty good, but it was weak compared to the bridge pickup. So the first thing I wanted to do was just swap, and then I decided to go with 2 DCs, and then I didn't really like how compressed and just like forward they were with the clankiness and everything. So playing around with all kinds of stuff, this was the first X series pickup I tried, and I basically came to the conclusion that I don't really see the point in buying regular EMGs when you've got the X series, unless you're playing like metal or something. Having 2 DCs is probably the way to go for metal. So yeah, that's this pickup. It's a P style. It's hard to find, so there was only one available. I even considered putting it in both positions. Now the bridge pickup, I have a 40 CSX, which is a ceramic steel humbucker instead of the DC. This is warmer. Check it out. Which is awesome because it sounds very clear and active sounding, but not crazy over the top. It's a or you can, and I have a tone knob for it. Oh, that's so good. So yeah, this is great. This is a great pickup. I was able to find online as well. So with that being done, I actually pulled the preamp, the 3-band EQ out of here to give to a buddy whose bass quit working. So to fill the holes, I did some interesting things, I have 2 tone knobs, one for each pickup. And then this is the EMG EXB, which, let me show you an example, still on the bridge pickup. With it down, basically it's a one knob scoop. It creates an EQ with one knob. I don't really use it that much, but I had 3 holes to fill and I found it for cheap. By the way, if you look on reverb.com, you'll see there's a store called EMP Musical Products, and basically it's where EMG sells all their open box, B stock, and stuff like that. So I got this bridge pickup and the EXB, whatever you want to call it, EQ thing, both from there at a fraction of the cost of what you'd pay new. So this was like $55 and this was like $30. You know, normally you'd pay $80 for this. I don't think the EXB is worth $80 at all, but for $30, you know, not bad. And then for $50, yes, definitely get this. So now I am set up, good to go. I have volume, blend, tone knob for this pickup, tone knob for this pickup, and then the EXB, which gives me some interesting tonage. Let's play around with it. I'm on both pickups. I'm gonna scoop it a little bit and play some hard stuff for you. Let's see. Feel like I'm overloading with that EXB down. We'll go to the neck pickup and play some, let me see. Wrong fret, and then we'll go to the bridge pickup and play some this on the neck. Both. Or if you slightly. Oops. Man, so many possibilities. To me, this still sounds active and this sounds passive, which is interesting. All right, now here's where the real fun comes in. The reason I have 2 tone knobs, not just to fill two holes, is this. This pickup, as you have noticed, is really, yeah, it's pretty articulate. So let's roll down the tone about halfway on it. So let's say we're on neck. We blend in the bridge with the tone roll down. Neck with bridge with the tone down. It sounds like I'm just using this but scooping the mids when I roll to the middle. So where if I have the tone up, it's very different. Whereas I could roll down the neck pickup. The top end of this isn't brittle at all. The top end of this can be a little bit piercing and cutting. So it just depends on what you want. They're very different from each other, and I think that's what makes this good. I tried to pair this with a DC, and it was too different. This is similar enough, but yet different to be versatile. So let me sort of show you a slap tone in the middle, boost this up a little bit, make sure that my both tones are up. So I could do like a... Not very good at that. Which is not something I would likely play, but I can with this bass, with the turn of one knob. Otherwise, I think having two tone knobs and even a general Sunday thing for me might be on the neck pickup all the time. Roll this tone back for, I don't know, different tones at certain times. So let's say we're going with like a... both. I honestly think having two tone knobs and a blend is more useful than the 3-band EQ. However, I was looking out for like a BTC or a BTS, one of the bass and treble things that EMG makes to use along with a passive tone, or the one with the mid sweep, which is a little bit more useful in my eyes, but I didn't see it pop up on the Reverb store. I did see the EXB pop up on there, so that's why I got that. as long as I have a passive tone, I'm happy. So I could switch something out in the future, but for now I am totally satisfied with what I have, and it is useful for what I need.